Despite much of the country being painted red, white and blue, here at the Celtic Manor, it's all about the green. The winner of the Wales Open will be crowned today, when the 13th tournament of its kind proves lucky for someone. And it's looking more than likely that there'll be a brand new name on the trophy. No Thai golfer has won yet in Europe on the regular tour. Thongchai JD has triumphed twice in Malaysia, once in Indonesia and brilliantly in Korea. He's poised to make history today. Dutchman Joost Loughton's only win also came in Malaysia. He starts the day one behind after a superb 64 yesterday. The best chance of a British win lies in the capable hands of Ross Fisher, who knows what it feels like to receive the undiluted adulation of thousands here on the Ryder Cup course. It seems the spirit of 2010 has revived his flagging fortunes. But after a smooth second round 66, he had to battle for a 71 in round 3, but he crowned it with a majestic 6-iron to the final hole, the shot of the day. So this is how it stands going into the final day. JD by 1 from Loughton and Fisher. Tim Slaughter, also from the Netherlands, is 2 behind. Then Carlos Del Morel and Marcel Siem are 3 back.
Hello and welcome to a rather blustery Usk Valley for the final day's play of the Wales Open 2012. Those nasty weather conditions have just started to materialise, making it really difficult to predict which golfer will be walking away with prize money of £300,000. Taking you through all the action are Kim Thomas and Julian Tutt.
Thanks very much, Lisa. Now let's bring you up to date with what's happened so far on this rather murky, windy, wet day. Paul McGinley making a great move, going out in 34, no drop shots here with a birdie putt at the 16th. Difficult par 4, he's already had 3 birdies on the back 9. Former champion, one back in 2001, and another absolute cracker. Gets him to 4 under par. Very extravagantly attired Joel Shoholm. His tee shot on the shortened par 3 13th is just 132 yards today. Had 4 birdies in the first 6 holes. Was out in 32, and another lovely shot at the 13th, producing another birdie 2 there. Thomas Bjorn, this for a birdie at the 6th, 422 yard par 4. Had a birdie at the 2nd. We don't make too many of those, as his face tells you. Thongchai JD just made a double bogey 7, having hit his 3rd shot out of bounds at the 9th to be out in 39. This was his tee shot at the 10th, 204 yards to the flag with a fairway wood. What a riposte. Into 4 feet, made the birdie 2. And got out in 39. Ross Fisher, the 9th for a birdie. Difficult times. He'd started with an early birdie, then 3 drop shots. That took him out in 37, 1 over par. And on the same hole, Joost Loughton also for a birdie, playing in a final 3 ball with Fisher and JD. So he's back to level par for the round, out in 36. Leading by 1 from Shoholm, Bjorn, Fisher and JD. Paul McGinley now leading in the clubhouse, having parred his way in on the last 2 holes for a 65, 4 under par. Gonzalez Fernandez Castagno also 4 under. Peter Lorre in fine form at the moment, 4th last week in the PGA. He's got it to 3 under. Richard Sterney from South Africa, 2 under after 13.
Now here's one of my favourite golfers, all-round good egg, Fernandez Castagno from Madrid in Spain. That's his 6th birdie of the round at the 15th. Started on -1. He's right up to -5 now and into contention here.
Thomas Bjorn for a par at the very demanding 14th. This will be some recovery after a wayward tee shot. Well done, he keeps it going after a lovely birdie too at the 13th. Five under par.
Now back to the man who led overnight, Thongchai. That ugly 7 on the 9th. Good birdie at 10. This is his third shot into the par 5 11th. Not long enough to reach into. So laying up 90 odd yards away. Tight pin left. Oh, and he's up to the task. Super shot. 42-year-old, not phased by the setback.
Wonderful charge from Joel Showhome, but dropping a shot at the 16th. Must make this little one at the 17th. Oh, 3-putt, can you believe it? Back-to-back bogeys and he's back at 3 under.
Now Fisher, 1 over for his round. Topsy-turvy stuff from him today. That was an eagle attempt at the 11th. Fisher led after day 2. He'd love to get back there.
Peter Lorre, having gone out in 32, 4 birdies, no drop shots, has parred his way all the way through the back 9 to the 18th. Oh, so close. If he'd made that, well, it would have been a possibility at least of a playoff maybe.
And here's the man that wins the best Christian name competition. Willebroad's Adrianus Maria, otherwise Joost Luiten. His third shot on the par 5 11th, so almost a guaranteed birdie for him.
The drivable par 4 15th, 263 yards up the hill to the flag today. Thomas Bjorn. Be thinking, must make birdie here. Hit a good shot and you've got a chance for an eagle. We've seen a few eagle twos. Ah, lovely bounce. Great shot, Thomas.
Jules, that was great technique as well, because he cut the swing down and took a little off it. He knew he had plenty of club. Great expertise. Now Jaidi, after a super pitch in for his third, it's another birdie, starting the back 9, birdie, the bounce back. And still smiling.
Ross Fisher starting to come back maybe after a troubled front 9. This for birdie at the 11th, well played. Much straighter today, he was having his driving woes yesterday. If anything, the problems today have been on the green.
Playing in 3 balls on this final day because of the concerns about the weather. Happily it hasn't rained too heavily. Now Luiten, the 26-year-old who won the Iskandar Johor Open last year on the European Tour. His first win, and I'm sure he'll win a few more as well. Got a great chance here, birdie there for him. In the lead.
Well, Richard Sterney can make a move here, and eagle putt, great drive at the 15th. Former champion, won in 2007, and in it goes. He goes to 4 under. That wasn't on this course, of course. It was up on the Roman Road, up on top of the hill.
It's punching nicely, isn't it?
Oh, makes a difference. Luiten by 1 at 7 under from Fisher and Jaidi at 6 under, then Fernandez Castagno and Bjorn very much in the chase at 5 under. Paul McGinley, the clubhouse leader.
Well, then after that fantastic tee shot on 15 up the hill, Bjorn, any justice? Wow, not on this occasion. That was for eagle 2, of course. He should tap that in easily for a comfortable birdie. And Bjorn having a great last day. 3 birdies in the front 9, and now already 2 on the back 9 if he knocks this in for a 3, which he has. Just 1 drop shot on the 10th for the big Dane. A handy looking scorecard.
Oh, this weather is testing. Jaidi without any waterproof top on. Second shot over the water into the 12th. 458-yard par 4. Looking for 3 birdies in a row. This final group on the clock now, adding a bit of pressure. Beautiful shot.
That was real class in the conditions. Excellent. Expertly played. Bourdie, Gregory Bourdie, the Frenchman, his eagle chance on the 15th. Oh, they're going in from everywhere now. So Bourdie moves to 2 under par with that fine eagle 2.
The third shot then, after Ross Fisher played safely out of the rubbish on the right at the 12th.
Be nice.
Took an awfully long time to do it, but I don't think he's got another bad time. One bad time already, he gets another one, he'll lose a shot. Well played, can rescue his par.
On the 18th, will this be Joel Sjöholm's last strike of the day? He hopes so anyway. That for a birdie, not quite, but it's a fine last round of 68 from the big Swede. He was born in Santiago, Chile.
The waterproof's on for Joost Luiten for his par at the 12th, and he's up quickly and walking. Drop shot at a crucial time, really. It's anybody's game at the moment.
Yeah, half a dozen shots covering a lot of players, including this man, Jai D. Stung into action by that double bogey on the 9th. Birdie, start to the back 9, make that 3 in a row. Fantastic. He's made of true grit, Jules, this guy.
He certainly is. He'd be a popular winner, you know. Such a lovely fellow, looking for his first win on European soil. Fisher for his par. And what a good one too. Well played. Just needs to keep it moving now. They're a long way behind this final group.
Thomas Bjorn, his 3rd shot into the par 4 16th. Pushed his drive down the right-hand side. He only hack it out to here. Crucial shot for him. Got to get it close to keep in with a chance. Oh, played it exceptionally well. That might look simple, but that's a slippery green. Hard to stay close to the pin.
Luiten at the 13th. Just got a little bit airborne in the early stages. That was for birdie. Oh, ugly weather.
But they're coping well. Jai D. He can't make it 4 birdies in a row, can he? Can he? No. For once, just a little bit light with the putt.
Bjorn. Well done, sir. Stays right in it. Crucial for him to make his par there. He's still got a great chance, but it's a tough finish with this weather into the wind on the last 3 holes.
Well, no Welsh players made the cut here, but there's plenty to cheer about for these fans. A lot of classy players vying for this title, including Fisher. Well, he needs to really get going now. Time running out. And they really are losing ground on the people in front. They're a hole and a half behind now.
Yeah, John Paramore is giving them the hurry up. Richard Sterney, eagle 2 at the 15th, this for a birdie 2 at the 17th. Come on, what a great putt as he goes to 5 under with a par 5 18th to come. Well, you know, I think the target is going to be around 6 or 7. I mean, it's just possible even that 5 under might get into a playoff.
Loudon to tidy up for his par. This is no gimme. Well holed. Stays in the thick of it. 5 holes to go. And the rain continues to come down.
This 13th is 189 on the card. It's just 132 yards today, and Jaidi makes his par to maintain his lead by 1 shot at 7 under par. Bjorn, Fisher and Luiten only 1 behind. It's all nip and tuck.
So let's step away from the action for a moment and cast our mind back 2 years to that iconic golfing moment when Graham McDowell sealed the win for Europe in the Ryder Cup right here on the 17th. This year's Ryder Cup takes place in Illinois. Europe will be going hoping to retain that iconic trophy, captained by this man, Jose Maria Olazabal.
Well, welcome back to Wales. The last time you were here, you were lifting a Ryder Cup.
Yes, it was a very special week. The boys played extraordinarily well. We had a great opponent on Team USA, but we managed to win it at the end, and it was a close one too.
A vice-captain then, now you've got the full honour of leading the side. Any nerves at the moment?
Not at the moment, obviously. I know that I will be nervous when the week comes, the competition starts. But at the moment I'm relaxed. I mean, it's up to the boys to really play their games, to play as good as they can so they can make the team. And all I can do at the moment is just sit and watch.
Because all the Welsh golfers I've spoken to this week all wanted to play with you, all want to try and slip you some notes and say, don't forget us.
Well, obviously it would be nice to have a Welshman in that team. Last time it was close, and through the years we have great Welsh players in the teams, and they've done really well, so hopefully this year it won't be any difference to that.
At the moment maybe the Welsh golfers aren't as good as we've had in the past. The best that we've ever had is Ian Woosnam, good friend of yours. Maybe a phone call to him as a vice-captain for you?
We'll have to wait and see how the team shapes up. Obviously he has a lot of experience regarding the Ryder Cup, and obviously he won it as a player, he won it as a captain, and you know, he's an important figure regarding the Ryder Cup.
That's certainly not a no. I'll read that as a yes then. Are you going to be making that phone call?
You can read whatever you want. I'm not saying anything else.
What can we expect from the golf this week?
I think the golf course is playing different to other years. The golf course is playing firm and fast. The greens are firm. It's a very challenging golf course. If the wind blows, which it should, because we're so close to the sea, we're going to have to play really, really well in order to score well here.
Well, Thomas Bjorn has been a vice-captain too often for his likings. He'd much rather be a player, but he's got to get his skates on. This is a tough shot. Second at the 17th. He can't afford to drop one here. Oh, he's played it awfully well. Sit, 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 sit. Brilliant shot. That was a toughie.
Technically very difficult shot, wet grass, hanging light, but great execution. Fisher second into this tough 14th hole. Not the toughest hole on the final day. That honour goes to the 16th. But this is a meanie, this 14th. Doesn't give many birdies away. Fisher, level par for the round. Couple of birdies needed if he's going to really test Jaidi.
The young Frenchman, Romain Wattel, for his par at the 18th. Started his round with a drop shot, but 4 birdies since then. Very well done indeed. That's a 68 that gets him in at 3 under. It's not going to win, but it's going to earn him plenty of money, and we'll see a lot more of him in the future.
Yes, I'd put him down as a possible Ryder Cupper in France when it goes there to the Paris National Course now. Bjorn, par putt on the 17th. This should be some 3. Except it isn't. It's a drop shot. That's very sad after a very good recovery shot.
Oh, it's a terrible time to drop a shot when you've been charging too. That might be very expensive. Jaidi, third shot at the 14th. The signature hole, I think, of the 2010 course. Is a beautiful hole. Jaidi's so good around the greens, and how well has he played this? What a beautiful shot. He's got that left for his par to maintain his advantage.
An excellent birdie 2 on the 17th from Richard Stern. He was having a fine last day, a man who's struggled with back problems over the last couple of years. A classy player, a winner already in Europe. Good to see him back. Birdie chance from the very front edge of the 18th. He'll be happy to take 2 putts from there, I'd imagine. Oh, this is good. Very good. So if he taps that one in for a par 5, he will finish at 5 under par. And that's, well, possibly got a chance of even getting second place here, depending on what happens behind him. So Sterney in with a 68, 3 under par. Good on payday.
Loudon for a birdie at the 14th. Real turnaround in form this for him. He's missed the cut in his last 2 tournaments. He's only 72nd in the race to Dubai. That's a good effort. Good for the par. It'll keep the pressure on JD.
People coming back into form is a familiar story here this week. Ross Fisher is 109th on the race to Dubai. Can't believe that. 4 wins on his CV. Just missing out with the par putt on the 14th. Took a long time over it, preparing for it. And now he's missed it. It's a bogey 5. Holes and time running out.
It's amazing to see him taking so long over these shots when he knows that John Taramore is there pressing the stopwatch every time. He's got to make his par after that lovely chip. What a par it'll be after a very wayward drive. Excellent. I must say he's looking very calm. He's a brilliant front runner. He's proven that he can win so many times. 13 times on the Asian Tour, 4 times on the European Tour in Asia. And yes, we'll get a move on, sir.
Thomas Bjorn. Just one more chance for the bounce back. Dropped a shot on 17. This is his 3rd into the par 5 18th. Up onto the shelf green. Fairly inaccessible pin, but that's a good shot. He's below the hole. He's got a good chance. If he knocks that in, he'll finish 6 under par.
JD in an awkward spot right up the bank on the 15th. Well, that's come out low. I thought he'd get more loft than that, but he got some check on it amazingly. What a shot. Still a chance of making birdie. That would take him to 8 under.
Fisher going the other way. I think he's going to go for a very lofted shot here. Ross Fisher, he's also pushed his tee shot on the 15th to the right. Needs some help. Go on. What an interesting comparison, those 2 shots, Jules.
Kim, I'm just hearing in my ear that he might have got a shot penalty for slow putt on the 14th. Quickly to Thomas Bjorn. Birdie putt. Oh, so desperately needed to set a target at 6 under. How expensive will that drop shot at the 17th prove to be? So close after a beautiful approach. So 3 men now in the clubhouse at 5 under. Fernandez, Castagno, Sterney and Bjorn.
Well, some very big money to be decided for second place here. Could be very tight at the end, couldn't
They've
it?
still got a chance. He won't be going away. Now here is Fisher.
Jules, you are absolutely correct. He took too long over that par putt on the 14th, and he has been given a 1-shot penalty, so he's down for a 5 on that par 4 14th. That'll be a real blow.
JD for his 3 at the 15th. Oh, what a putt! What a putt. Takes him to 8 under, and that little bit of clear water coming into the difficult final 3 holes. What a back 9 he is putting together. Looking to make history today on this very historic day.
There's the Diamond Jubilee all happening on the Thames. Far from the mind of this man, Loudon. For birdie on 15. Oh no, they're all making it easier, aren't they, for JD? It'll feel like a drop shot for him, definitely. So Loudon, 6 under, he remains. Only 3 holes left, remember.
Spain's Carlos Del Moral got this birdie putt at the 17th to get to 3 under. Ooh, ooh.
At the 16th. Good try from JD, needs the fairway metal. He's an old friend of his. Can he find the putting surface? It's kind of side on, side hill green. Hang on. Ooh, he's gone down into the sand. There's a few more twists left in this tail.
Loudon from a bit closer. With his 2 gloves that he so often wears in wet weather. 2 wet weather gloves is most unusual. It's like normally only plays with 1 glove, and that's really checked up at the front of the green.
Well, the pin is a mile back today. It's 32 yards from the front edge, so you've got a devil of a job just getting down in 2 putts from there, I reckon. It's slick at the end and it's left to right. Goes down as a birdie chance, but has he given it a chance? Oh, steady. Well, there are no straight putts on that green, and he's got an 8 or 9 footer left to save par.
Pretty good lie in the bunker for Tong Chai's 3rd shot at the 16th. We've seen him play so many beautiful bunker shots this week. And there's another good one. Would have liked it a little bit closer, but it was a good shot. Out of wet sand, never easy. Cloud, wind, rain, the Usk Valley looking pretty miserable.
Improving slightly though over the last half an hour. Loughton for par. Another one goes by. Another big breath taken by Loughton, and Jai can breathe a little more easily. So he has a par putt to come, and that's what it means to him. On such fine margins, championships are decided.
Yeah, and a little tester for Jai to stay at 8 under. With the belly putter locked in. This has been his Achilles heel over recent times, but he's looked so much better generally with that belly putter. Seeing so many of these putters now coming out both in Europe and on the PGA Tour.
Now Fisher back at 5 under. This has to go in, and a couple of birdies to finish. That will do him nicely. Yep. Good save.
Real punch in the solar plexus though for him with that 1-shot penalty. Should just be a tap in for bogey for Jai. Yeah, so he drops back to 7 under. Difficult 17th to come the par 3, and then a par 5 at the end that not many people are making birdies on today. Tough into the wind.
That's how it looks. Jai, a couple of strokes ahead. Just a few more good swings and the title looks like being his. So here we are on the 17th tee. It's a toughie, 195 yards. Breeze into his face. And the pin 29 yards up. Ideal shot here is a draw, and that is his shape. It's a right to left movement in the air. Oh, how good is that, Jules, at this time?
He's playing like a winner, you have to say. Joost Loughton's turn. He must be feeling a bit of pressure. He's a highly talented young Dutchman. Has suffered a bit in recent years with injury and illness, but that's another very good riposte.
Carlos Del Moral, 26-year-old from Valencia. Well, it's a shame for him, finishing, well, 2 bogeys in the last 3 holes. Going out with a whimper rather than a bang. 74, 1 under.
Jai leads now then by 2 from Fernandez, Castagno, Sterney, Bjorn, Fisher and Loughton. Fisher and Loughton still out there. They can still do something about it. The others at 5 under will be waiting to see what happens here. A slip from Jai, who knows?
Well, sadly for Ross Fisher, he's hardly going for birdie here. He's found the right-hand bunker and, well, I think deflation has taken over now with Ross Fisher. Not a happy bunny, not playing that well, and also a 1-shot penalty for slow play.
Well, Jai has got a very makeable birdie putt here at the 17th, but it's Joost Loughton to go first. He's sure to have a run at the hole here. He knows that, well, if he's going to win, He really probably needs a birdie here. He won't be able to reach the 18th in 2 with the wind the way it is. Oh, Justin hit it. Good effort. Won for the first time last year. Getting into some top form by the look of it in the middle of this season, looking for his second win.
Good timing, I call that. Some big events coming up. Now Ross Fisher. I said he's deflated. He's not completely out of this, but this has to go in, and a birdie at the last to have any chance at all. And more evidence. Adrenaline has leaked away. 2 putts will be a bogey for. And Ross Fisher, who was going so well, well, that takes him to +2 for the round, -4. Just too far back now.
Yes, I'm afraid you're right. Very disappointing for the Englishman, but this would be very exciting for the Thai player. If this goes in, then it's a cakewalk, really, down the last for him. This for a 3-shot lead, playing the par 5 last. Oh, he's gone on the other side. How often that happens. You see one player miss on one side and the next one misses on the other. He gave it a good run at it, though.
Not so much of a smile, more of a wince there, wasn't it?
Yes, a grimace. 42 years old now. His great Thai mentor, Boonchu Roangkit from Thailand, has won twice in Europe on the seniors tour, but no Thai has won in Europe on the regular tour.
Easy par though, after a fantastic tee shot. You can still rest pretty easy.
He's hit so many good shots today. He has played quite beautifully.
He's actually played the best golf for this final 3-ball. Well, let's look at the statistics for the 18th hole at the 2010 course. 575-yard par 5. It's playing quite easily during the week, so if you wanted a hole where a par 5 would be good enough, this would be it, Jules.
And it looks as though that's what he's thinking, because he's got the 3-wood here. He knows he's not going to get up in 2, so just looking to find the fairway, short of the left-hand bunker. Lay it down to the bottom of the hill with his second. And really he can't do worse than 5 if he does that, you would think, although he's missed the fairway. And that's just settled down a bit. That's not quite what he was looking for.
He's got acres of ground to knock it into down the fairway. He shouldn't have trouble there. He could play a full football match on the space he's going for.
Well, he was a good footballer.
He was. High tee for Loughton. Give this a big up and under. Lovely brisk tempo. He's a very urgent guy. He used to get very excited in his early days, but he's learned to control that very well indeed. Lots of carry on that.
Although, of course, not nearly as far as yesterday, where it was downwind. It's into wind today. Fisher got on in 2 with a drive and a 6-iron. They like the drive always when he is down quickly to pick up the tee. You know it's down the middle.
So Fisher and Loughton around the 300-yard mark from the tee down the hill. Jai considerably shorter on this occasion because of his pushed tee shot with the 3-wood, of course. That's what's facing them. Downhill, side hill lie. They can't reach it, can they? I don't think so. Certainly Jai can't. This is his second shot. Just punch it down there somewhere on the short stuff. Ooh, tell you what, he's played that very quickly. And he's managed to miss the fairway, hasn't he?
Didn't really seem to come out very well. He's still quite a long way back there. Look at that.
Wow, that's about 175 yards.
Well, Joost Luiten has decided to lay up with 260 to the front edge, knowing, well, he needs birdie at least, ideally eagle. I suppose he could still put pressure on if he makes birdie, and he's decided this is the way to do it. I think he was stretching it, going for the green with a fairway wood.
Yes, the equation for him is 4 for him, 6 for Jaidi to get it tied as Fisher plays his layup shot within 100 yards of the green.
Jaidi even further back than you thought, just over 190 yards. Just got to land this in the middle of the green. Be putting for your next shot. Oh, it's a beauty. Stop, stop. Oh, okay, that was pretty aggressive.
Came in very low there with the flight. Not the ideal flight, but he had to make sure he got over that water. Now, Loughton. Little punchy wedge. Oh, nice aggressive play. Leaving him a chance for the birdie 4. This ain't over yet, Jules.
No, it's not. He can still put pressure on. Good thinking from him. I'm afraid Ross Fisher is playing for the minor places. Let's have a good one to finish. Ross, third into the 18th. Oh, dear. Oh, and he's got a more awkward bunker shot. Well, he must be feeling very deflated. Unlike Thongchai Jaidi, who takes the applause.
Still Ross Fisher's turn. Oh, delightfully played. That was not easy. More below his feet, and he just feathered it out. Good to watch. What would Jaidi give for that shot?
Well, I fully expect him to replicate it. Pretty simple little shot. Whoa, whoa.
So, there for 4. You're getting twitchy. I am.
Yes. If this one goes in, that's just that little bit of pressure then.
Loughton, he's shaved the hole on the last 3 or 4 greens. What might have been. But he'll be around for a long time, this boy. He's impressive. Got a strong mind. So Loughton in with a 72. Disappointing for him at the end, finishing 5 under.
Ross Fisher indicating, I'll go first, I'll just tap in, finish off. 73, very disappointing for him. Ties McGinley in 6th place at 4 under. Leaving the stage all clear for Jaidi, who's got 2 putts for it. He's got this one for a par. Oh, but it doesn't matter. In it goes for the bogey, a round of 72, home in 33, having gone out in 39. And Thongchai Jaidi, 3 times the #1 in Asia, with his travelling fan club, wins for the first time in Europe on the European Tour. His 5th European Tour win, his first win since the Ballantyne's Championship in Korea in 2009.
So it's your first win of European Tour on European soil. Tell me how you're feeling.
Yeah, it's very exciting. First time in Europe. I know the condition is very tough today. It's anyway golf. You never know who's gonna be win. I try to get my best all the time. This week a special week for me. Especially the weather like this. I think you need sometime. Lucky. A couple holes you need lucky, and you have to do like sometime. I think that this week gonna be lucky for me also.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
That was terrific.
Thank you very much.
So despite the testing conditions, Thailand's Thongchai Jaidi wins the tournament with a very respectable 6 under par. And the search for a Welsh winner and some better weather goes on. Good night.
4. Straight down the middle. It went straight down the middle. Then it started to hook just a wee bit. And that's when my caddy lost sight of it. That little white pellet has never been found to this day. But it went straight down the middle, like they say.